pad for the Mandalorian suit that I'm actually making.
Okay, great. Mandalorian. Yeah, actually, so this smaller one, is I just use the T300 printing last week. Yeah, it's small, but yeah, I really like the I really like this one. Yes.
So this is the shoulder with the there. Can we get that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, but
and I'll make the left shoulder tomorrow morning, and then I've already got the helmet made, and it came out really good.
Yeah, great here. So so hello everyone. We have today we have our great guest here is Ron Temple. He just I just know him lately, so maybe Ron, you could introduce yourself a little bit, then we just continue our topic about T300 user experience, of your own. Yeah.
Okay, my name's Ron Temple. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and I started 3D printing about a year and 3 months ago, and I dove right in. I've actually purchased quite a few machines from Solvo, and then the Comgo T300 came out, and I have that one now, and I am really impressed with this machine.
Okay.
I started a little business, and I've made some product that's selling on Etsy and just privately, and I'm really excited about this venture on this part of my life. After I'll be retiring from my job in probably a year and a half, and I'll be full-time 3D printing from there. And it's been a fun little journey. The Solvo team have been there for me every single time I've sent them a message. Wanda White has just been phenomenal with helping me, and lately Ben has been there every time I've needed something or I've had a question. The team has just been awesome, and I appreciate that, guys. Susan, I haven't had any contact with you lately, but I'm glad to meet you today.
Yeah.
And if you have any questions for me, I'm there, and you can ask questions. As far as the actual hands-on working on the machines, the extruders, the nozzles, the upgrades, the different things like that, I have no issues with whatsoever. I've been able to work on them. If I have any questions, again, I just contact one of the team members there at Solvo, and they've been able to either guide me through or get me the right parts that I need. And basically, all you have to do is ask, and that's the one thing that I've noticed. People complain, but they don't ask for help. And you just have to ask, and they're there for you. Remember, again, they're 9 to 12 hours away from wherever you live here in the United States. So just be patient with them; they'll get back to you. But that's basically it in a nutshell for how I started all this.
Yeah, great. So maybe Susan also, anyway, could introduce a little bit yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So you may introduce yourself that.
Yes,
Yeah,
my name is Sanshu.
Mhm.
So my English name is Susan. Nice to meet you. I'm the first time to see you.
Yeah.
I'm maybe I am newer to the 3D printer. So I would like to see you guys.
Yeah. Actually, Susan just joined the team. I think less than 1 month. She just start to learn everything, and maybe like the wrong. I mean, 1 years ago, just learn the basic stuff. How the 3D printer works and what is the G code, and then continue to assemble the machine. And then lately she just like me follow me like checking the community group every day and know the customer's pain or problem, then just kind of categorize each, and then know which should help, which maybe leave to other customers more like pro to solve. Yeah, the kind of doing this stuff. And for me, literally I just focus more on the customer satisfaction part. This is kind of not specific, but I do everything now I can to help that. I think the basic one is the parts. So whether the new machine or the old machine now, I say so many customers have pains there. They find it do not list on website, or we just do not list, and they may be just thinking, oh, so just do not sell parts. So how could I fix my machine? So this is kind of basic one, but I just saw this lately, so I just trying every stuff. And one thing I start to build is the wiki part. I think everyone maybe have a bamboo printer right now, so they are really doing good stuff. So I think so is also learning from them or from any other competitors. They are doing good stuff. So the wiki part is we rebuild our whole after sale info part, which about the firmware, the slicer, the guide, the operation video. We will all make this all info in one piece and help customers, whether you are a pro, you need some info, or some newbie people, because they think our guidebook is kind of not useful in the beginning. They just throw out this. They just checking on the internet, but later they maybe need it. And so we just literally I just gather all this stuff to this wiki part, which means it will called wiki.solve3d.com. Yeah, we have everything packed there, but also we have Susan, the new people join to continue to help in the community. Sometimes the operation team will be slow, or they just doing things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and whether you are hurry or not, they just maybe follow the line. So you may not be treated well. So that's why our whole community team will just be here, just trying to help you as much as we can. Yeah, kind of. So.
Yep, and there's a lot of questions out there for people that that are having issues and everything, and a lot of the 3D printer group in the in the different areas here. I know in the United States and the UK, we all talk to each other and we all help each other out. So when we're not able to get a hold of you, they'll reach out and ask a question. And for instance, I had an issue with the SVO7, and I had somebody tell me check this, and I checked it. The 2 screws were loose on the y-axis or the z-axis, and I tightened them up. I ran a test, and that was my issue. That was my problem. So our community is also there for us when we're not able to get a hold of you, because you need to sleep also. So because of the time difference, we reach out to each other, and without that, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, one of the things that's really nice is every once in a while we'll have one or two people out there that did you Google it? Well, no, I'm asking you. Okay, you're experienced, all right? Google may know a lot, but the experience of the 3D printing person can actually help you directly at the time that you're asking the question. I can Google anything and I can watch a video, but with the experience of our community out there, those are the people that we look and trust to give us the right information that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And so, be kind to everybody out there. Be helpful. This is a great opportunity for you to have fun, make things. I needed a little ice tray for my double door Samsung refrigerator. I pulled it up on Thingiverse and printed it out, and now I have an ice tray. I didn't have to go buy it. My friend needed a switch on his lawnmower. I printed up a switch for him. I mean, there's so many possibilities and so many things that you can do now that is just, to me, it's mind-boggling. If I see something that I need fixed, I just make it. I mean, when I found my first printer, I didn't have any accessories. I didn't have anything. I've remodified the whole thing. I've made spool holders for the filament. I've made new screens. I've made screen holders. It's just endless what you can do.
Yeah, I like to comment on that. So for the community part, that lately I just for the help recognition, I just put so many people to the moderator part for their always help. Like Ron said that they just been there time when this customer they're patient. But I think before the patients that some customer may in the beginning know that it's kind of a learning curve. But some customers may think that is a plug and play, like you're buying a phone, you just unbox it and just use it. But the 3D printer, especially when we're going to this road, kind of, I think, not like others. Yes, I think all the four big ones like the bamboo and cubic, alugoo, and quality, they go into this easy way to use. Even the use Klipper, they make the interface very simple. But we're going to an opposite way. We just give people the full and original Klipper. So this is awesome for some pro customers, but for some newbie customers, they have so many questions and they should have more time as a learning curve compared to this under stuff or like bamboo stuff. They just write out of box. But for saw printers, as our direction is go to the DIY direction. So from the hardware to software, people need to tweak some stuff. So it's kind of some barriers there for some customers. They may be frustrated that, I need to learn this, I need to learn that. Why should I do this? I want just print stuff. I do not want to tinker or modify anything. But anyway, the community there is to ready to help. But before that, customer need to have some little bit patience. Yeah, like, as Ron said. Yeah.
Yes. So. Well, as you know, Ben, and you and I have talked about, I can rebuild them. I can do all of that. But when it gets into the programming and all of that, I still struggle with that part. As far as, like, right now, I need to reflash the firmware on the T300. I went in and I downloaded it that's what I was doing just before the broadcast here. And I also am going to download the Orca slicer because that's one I use most commonly. I'm the Cura slicer is good. I just am not knowledgeable enough to get into all of the options and all of the things that I can do in Orca. So again, like I said, it's a learning curve, and as we go along, we learn more. But you know, like I said, it's just been a fantastic journey every day, learning new stuff and you know, reaching out to the community, like I said, and reaching out to you guys and getting the help I need.
Yeah. Actually, we have a question here. Maybe Ron, you could share your opinion. And actually, we just have new firmware released
Yes.
just yesterday night. But anyway, for this customer question, Fernando, what did you encounter this problem, or what's your opinion about this one? Yeah.
Now, is this your T300 that he's having a problem with the bed?
Yeah.
I would just recalibrate. With the T300, just recalibrate it. Reload your firmware and recalibrate. Because it's all automatic.
Yeah.
There is no manual settings for that.
So yeah, I think that's Ron's reply. But Fernando, you could also reach to me or Susan on Facebook. Yeah. Maybe I could share the link here. You could contact me later for the further assistance. Yeah, actually, we just released the latest firmware, which we improve a lot of stuff, and you may just refresh the firmware. But if it's a hardware issue, I will check with the engineers or Susan. Yeah. So give me a second to share my profile. So you could add me, or you could add Susan. Yeah. For further checking, and I would like to say thank you very much to buying from Sovo. Yeah, I know there is so many good, awesome printers on the market, but you choose Sovo, so we are really thankful, and we will help whatever the cost is to fix your problem. Yeah. Okay. So, Ron, so we just kind of talking the big picture. So now I would like you to share some specific details so customer could know details enough. So I want you to share maybe the assembly experience. So to take how many time, how many minutes you just put it together. Yeah. What about the appearance? Yeah. When you receive the box. Yes.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Yeah. So, Ron, do you hear me? That or you just adjust the camera angle here?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, could you just share some specific details people could know more specific experience of yours? So like how much time it took you to assemble our printer? So how about this experience? The assemble part, it's easy or it's difficult, or yeah?
It was very simple. I had it done within 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was printing 40 minutes after I opened the box.
Yeah.
I can't seem to figure out how to get to a video from where I'm at. So, because I did video it. Oh.
Yeah.
Let me hold on a minute. Let's see if I can.
Oh, I mean, you have video to share. Yeah, that's okay. That's great. Yeah. And so when Ron is just adjust his camera or want to share some videos, anybody have any questions about T300 or any questions about Sovo, other printers, or about Sovo, you could also ask here. So I will try my best to answer every questions here. Yeah. 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 Thank you so much that Fernando just said, yeah, this is a great printer and I like very much, very sturdy. Yeah, actually, we do have some very high, we think the T300 is the highest standard of any printer, around $500 or below $500, the hardware part. But the software part, since Sovo is just start to develop our own printer from the, I think, last year. So we have a long time to go. We have few R&D employees compared to other big guys, but we know we are kind of behind other big guys. But so we are trying our best to give the best hardware. But for software part, we do need a bit time to tweak. Yeah. So from the launch of the T300, we are continue to modify the firmware, do the update. So that's why last night we just released the latest firmware of T300. So there's so many small things we just improve and adjust. Yeah. Yes. This is a Sovo's issue for a long time, that every time we release a new printer, we kind of for a while do not have any accessories to buy. But we are actually preparing. Actually, last week we have a inside meeting with R&D. So we have everything like the extruder kit, your build plate, and also the nozzle. Okay, like the main board. We just prepare everything. So include the nozzle, like we will have like 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, and even 0.8 soon. Yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think this first one here. Yeah, if you you imported from Mexico. So where do you live, Fernando? You live in even another country? Okay, that's a very big love for us. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, this should be a very beautiful place. Yeah, assume this should be a very beautiful place. Yeah, I think in the future, I think if I have time and money, maybe I really like to take a trip to how do I spell this? Temple Labs. Yeah. I know Mexico has so many beautiful places. Yeah, we just saw some news and the movies. Usually the American people will just have some holiday there. So yeah, me too. But yes, it's an honor that to know that. Okay, so hi, a good day, my friends. Good to see you. Yeah, we are glad that today our new colleague Susan just joined with me that to come here with you and chat all the good stuff. Yeah, actually we have guest Ron Temple here, but maybe he lost his connection. But I'm guessing he will come back around. Yeah. So any question here lately? You may be encountered with your 3D printers, you could ask here. We are really glad to answer every questions. And personally, I spend so much time lately to improve every part of our customer satisfaction. So, okay, so Ron is back. Yeah.
Back, I
Hi.
wasn't able to get a video transferred over.
Yeah. Yes. So, okay. Fernando is asking question again. He said, "Is a firmware update coming soon?" Yeah. As I just said, we have a new, the latest firmware just updated yesterday night. Since you just add me or add Susan the Facebook profile, I will just send you the link and the guide video to you, so you could update to the newer and latest firmware. Yeah. So, Ron, how's going with your videos? Yeah.
I'm not able to attach it. I don't. I tried. I had two of them, and I tried to attach both of them in here,
Yeah.
and I wasn't able to do it.
Yeah, but it's all right. That's all right. I think since Ron already shared all his videos and I think user experience in our communities. So if you not see it yet or you do not know Ron before, you may check out the Sovo's community like Sovo official group or T500, T300 user group, all in Facebook. And we just, yeah, I think yeah, you may just say everything, whether it's good or bad, or any advice, customer sharing. Yeah. Yeah. Ron, I also want to ask one question. So, so when you use the T300, you just will use the Klipper part, like you just could you log into the Wi-Fi IP part, and then you just use the computer. You do not like to copy a file to a SD card, then unplug the SD card, then plug into a printer like the experience. Yeah.
So I do both. I do it from my computer. I'll start a print.
Yeah.
Or I'll use the Klipper, and I'll do it both ways. I'll do it on the SD card, or when I first started, because I didn't have the Cura slicer, so I did it through Orca and then put it on the SD card, and when the print finished, it didn't have the command for it to move away from the print, and it melted the top part of my print.
Yeah.
So, and those are things that, I need to, you need. There you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Ben, this came with the this little chip came with the printer, and I have no idea what it is for. It's called a maker base V.1 or 1 V1.
Yeah. Okay. I will. That's to update the formula from the mainboard. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing that maybe it's EMMC stuff. I will check with the engineers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
There
as
was nothing in the book about it, and I have no idea what it's for.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As Sebastian said, CMC adapter. He's saying, yeah, we will check it, and so that's way. I think the last night I just said that we will update all the files of the firmware stuff. So this hardware is a piece that you use to update. Yeah.
Ah.
Since we, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So thank you so much for Fernando and Sebastian to explain. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Now I know what it's for.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So even myself lately, I use so much. I spend so much time on printing with T300, but actually, student I may not technical stuff. So sorry, do not know the detail of the part, but usually we will just check later with our engineers. And thank you so much that
Sebastian just answered all my questions, and I know exactly what it's for now.
Yeah. So I think it's great that during the live or broadcast that you could also have some questions answered.
Yep. And like I said, our community out there is wonderful. You know,
Yeah.
There's so much help out there, and so many knowledgeable people that have been in this business for quite a few years. That you know, as we go along, we learn more, and we learn more from our community. So thank you, everybody out there. We appreciate you.
Yeah, and also the non-farm that our old friend, he always here to do the moderate stuff for us on YouTube channel. Anyway, I think that for business, I do. Lately, I think when you said you have some business now, that I think some print form. Do you have any plan to even buy more printers to build a print farm or stuff, or you just do some customized stuff? Because some people they use 3D printer to go kind of a mass production, but in a little volume. But that volume is already big compared to the personal print. Yeah.
Right now, I'm probably going to stay where I'm at in size. If if I start getting a lot more orders, then I will have to grow. I will definitely have to get some more printers. But right now, I'm staying pretty steady, and I'm able to print, everything that I need.
Yeah. I think because now there is so many Klipper screen all layer. They have the function to one Klipper that screen and mainboard part. It could control like 3 to 4 printers. So some people they just go into from the kind of a hobby, but going to the small mass production to their I don't know, their small business. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
What's nice with the new ComGrow is that I can run a print. I can go to my day job, and my wife can come and clear the print, wipe the bed down, and then I can actually start another print from work.
Oh yeah. That's the awesome part.
That is the amazing part that I love about the SV07, and I love about the ComGrow is that I don't have to be here to start a print.
Yeah, that's kind of like you, maybe not 24/7, but kind of 24/7 that continue to production. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and So
So I started. I designed a elevated T-pin for a customer friend of mine who has a laser printer cutter, and they were getting backflash on their material. So I actually designed a pin, and I make lots of them.
okay, yeah.
So I make these, and these hold 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch material, and especially acrylics, and it keeps it from getting backflash on the material. And so I can print those 20 of them at a time now on the ComGrow, no problem, and fill orders. And that's the one thing I like about it, is that if it's done printing, my wife, if she's home, she can come down, she can clear the bed, she wipes it off with the alcohol, and then I can start another print from wherever I'm at.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
that is one of the things that I first experienced with the, let me get out of the way here, the SV07.
Yeah.
With the Klipper, and that was just, I mean, when I was able to do that, I was amazed.
Yeah.
The technology that we have out there.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that of course in the maybe I think 2-3 years ago, even you do not use printer, but for the SV like SV01 Pro, that old printer, they do not have this stuff. If you want to have this function, usually you should be very professional and buy so many accessories and know the code stuff. You could achieve that, but it kind of time assuming. But now, I think so many printers on the market now is kind of have this function, and luckily Sovo also apply this, because Sovo, we are small, so we usually will fall behind a little bit, but anyway, we have it now. So I'm glad you have this function that really help you out. Yeah.
And you've seen what I made on the T300, the cable guide on the back.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I've had to do to this, that there's nothing else wrong with it. It's perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you see the videos? Some people, they just even they know some programming stuff. They have some program that every print they finished, they will just I remember that machine, that they just kind of they change the y axis to make it like a robot stuff. I don't you know the printer like called CR30 or 3D print mill? Do you know them? Yeah, so they changed that the usually bad finger printer to that kind of printer, and they do not even some people to clean it. They just when they finish, they just show from the roll forward, and they just
keep printing.
They drop itself, since they will continue moving, and they will just drop into a box which catch them. So they continue to print. That's really crazy. Yeah,
the conveyor belt printer.
Yes. So
that's the CR30, right?
Yes, CR30. Yeah. At that time, I'm working in quality. So yeah, the old days. But anyway, for Fernando said that he waiting for our course Y, and he's building a small print farm. So yeah, we do working for it. We do working on it for a while. So, but anyway, Ron, do you have any idea, or do you have any interested in this Core XY stuff, I saw you in the beginning. You maybe already buy a Clarity K1 or it's Bamboo P1P. I don't know.
So no, I have the K1, the Creality K1, but as you can see, it's all torn apart. One of my prints, I was making this. Let me get out of the light so you can see it. I was making this, and it's pretty strong, and the needle hit it and bent everything on the tool head. So I had to disassemble the whole thing to get it out because it wouldn't even unscrew. I also have the A1 that's been recalled. So it's been sitting here dead in the water. It's a worthless machine until they send me the parts to fix it. But and then I had the Prusa Mini and the SVO1 Pro, SVO7, and the Comgrow. And that's my printer stock now. Like I said, the SVO6 went to a kid, and the SVO1 went to another a teenager that I was teaching. So
yes, and I'm sorry that these two machines still wait to repair, and I like also was I think lately I do, since I was in this kind of industry for like 5 years to 6 years now, and lately I just I'm really kind of learning from the Bamboo because they are really great. But anyway, I think the printer works is a very basic and important stuff. Whether it have any fancy function, it works. It works is the first basic stuff. And usually, I even so could mess around with it badly. But like T500, we do make so many mistakes since we just plan to build this machine. It's very big, and then we have so many lessons learned. So for T300, we improve a lot. Until today, there is so many unhappy T500 customers, but I try myself to help in the Facebook group. If I don't know if Ron or they see me reply to customers, but I'm trying everything. That we do also have so many mistakes making before. Yeah.
Right. I definitely recommend the 300. It's definitely been an amazing machine, and I'm very pleased with it right out of the box. It's been, like I said, it's only been in the house for 2 weeks now, and it's just been phenomenal what it's done so far. I had a little issue. A mistake that I made was I grabbed the wrong roll of filament, and I put TPU in and was running it on a PLA project, and I clogged the tool head. So I had to take it apart and get it all out and clean it all up and put it back together today. And so, and what's really amazing is the tool head is very, very easy to clean out, easy to fix. Now, the nozzle is, I'm curious on the nozzle because if you change the nozzle out, you have to change all of the sensors and the thermistor for the new nozzle.
Okay. Yeah.
But I learned all that today, and like I said, I kind of like doing that part because then I know more about my machine. I know more about what I'm working with. I know, like, I didn't really have to take it all apart. I could have just opened up the gate. If I'd opened the gate up, I'd have been able to clear everything out. But I was fine with taking it all apart and putting it all back together. I'll load the firmware back in it. Now that I have that little chip, I can do it a lot easier now. Reinstall the firmware.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, actually, I think our hot end part or extruder part is kind of not perfect since I think bamboo and process, I think they have the better options that people just plug and play their nozzle kit apart. You do not need to remove the, like you said, the heat, the moisture stuff. Yeah, but we kind of still in every part we kind of pushing forward, but we still fall behind on the number one team. But anyway, we are pushing, and so what we do now is if we do not have that great structure, so we make the better guide videos to make it easy for customers. Since the structure is not easy, but we make the guide is more easy to use the tier part, because we have to, since we are not the number one team. So, but anyway, this I'm pushing the engineers. You could not just give people a file, just words. Number one, number two, just follow, but better with also a video. It's more kind of easy to follow. Yeah. Yes.
All right, Fernando. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Fernando, the PETG is a little bit not as flexible and doesn't bind up as much in the gears as the TPU does.
Yeah. 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 Actually, I do not. I do not print any other materials, but since Fernando already mentioned that I will just trying to check with the team to see if we could have more settings for other filament, but I cannot guarantee here since we are still a small team and focusing on the most used material like PLA. But anyway, we will see if we could do more advanced stuff. But apparently, I'm actually yesterday's formula actually I uploaded by myself, so I'm trying to do the basic stuff right first. Then we continue to do the advanced stuff, like the material and also other things. Yeah.
Yes, and I will say that the Solvo filament, the silks, the prints have been phenomenal, and I actually had a question from somebody the other day, asked me, can you change and use different filaments on one project, and will they adhere good? And so I used 4 different materials. I used and 3 different brands, and 2 of them were the 2 that were the same were Solvo silks. But this print came out beautiful and strong, and it is, there is no issues whatsoever. I can't even see where, you can see because of the colors where the lines are, but they worked perfect. And I made this on the Comgrow 300, and it came out beautiful.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Fernando said one time he tried to resume a print, but it's very confusing, and the nozzle hit the plastic already printed. The nozzle moved, and I really hope nothing got damaged. So, yeah, I don't resume, but actually, I remember that Ronnie also sent me a video that after finish the print, it not hit the print. So I don't know if the same question, but usually I don't know if you did use different slicer and the final J code line or final J code that programming is not. Yeah, but anyway, if you still have these questions, you could also send to me. I will check with the engineers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Matt, how you doing?
Yeah. The screen instruction are confused. Yeah. So that's some people we send to review also feedback this kind of problem. So I assume we maybe not improve the whole thing, but we maybe improve some of the interactions about the screen when you use it. Yeah, yeah. I know some words is the kind of not kind of same as you use other printers. Yeah, it's kind of the word is strange maybe. Yeah. So we will continue to improve about this interface of this because this screen is differently compared to any other Solvo printer screens. Since Ron has so many printers of Solvo, so you know that this is different than SOV 6, SOV 7, or SOV 01 Pro. It's just a different screen, but they do some good stuff, but also cannot do something I think maybe not good about the interface when you when you want to click something, you could not find the button, or you find the button but it says things you do not understand. But yeah, I know that. Yeah. Yes. So I don't know if okay about this part, Ron. So do you have any comments on this? When you use our screen, you think it's easy to use, or you also have some confusing part?
Because each printer that I've used so far throughout this journey, they're all different. So the T300, it was a little challenging the first day, and then the second day I went through and actually I went through everything and kind of played with it a little bit, moved everything around, heated things up, dropped things down, and I was able to get used to it. So it took me a little while of going through everything, and I had the book out, and again, the books are more confusing to me than the actual physical screen part, navigation through the screen. And that's just because the language barriers and some of the way some of the things are written in the Solvo manuals. But again, you have to actually work with the machine and go through the screens and navigate what it does. I like I said, I had to work with it a little bit, but it didn't take but an afternoon to get all familiar with everything and get it all working correctly.
Okay. Actually, yeah, we do have so many moderators we are working with, but anyway, I'll make sure that anyway, not make sure, but trying to every time before a new printer release, we will send this manual copy to all the moderators if possible, and let them to help us to adjust a little bit of the words or the meaning. Yeah, actually we send to them every time, but maybe sometimes we get feedback, but we do not apply to this apply this advice. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of part of to improve. So for the since we already gone through like an hour more or less, and I think the final part is Ron. What do you think for the future? What we need to improve? Yes, what we doing now good. The most part you want us to improve, whether the menu or the hardware or the software, or any other part you think so we'll need to continue to improve, so we could customer could feel easy to use or maybe attractive. I don't know. Yeah.
So one of the things that I would like to see, just because I have a rough time with downloading firmware and flashing in and all of that part, is that with the printer, maybe either an SD card or some type of a backup disk or card that has firmware, has the let's say the Orca slicer or the Cura slicer that comes with it. The only issue that I had was, my first question was, what slicer do I use? Because I couldn't find, like when I went into Orca, I couldn't find the T300, and basically I went in and I put the T500, and then I went and changed all of the bed measurements and the Z and Y axis and all of that. So if a card came with each printer that has all of that, or let's say that I ran it today, I need to reflash the firmware, I could just put my disk, my USB card in and flash the firmware.
Okay.
But as far as setting it up and getting it working, it was, it was very easy to follow the instructions. It was very easy to put together. It was very easy to start printing. Once I had reached out to you, you told me what to do. And once I loaded Cura and it made that next print, it moved away like it was supposed to. It did everything that, it's designed to do. And yeah, very pleased with it.
Okay, great. Yeah, I just kind of wrote down everything you said, and I will check with the team and also our other team. So yeah, and see if we could maybe apply in the near future. Yes. Yeah.
Now, do you understand what I'm talking about there, Ben?
Yeah. I write down. So I will just kind of maybe recheck it a bit and just kind of analyze myself first. Then I will just pass to the team and we see if we could apply in the near future. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that's and again, that's I'm considered a beginner. I'm a beginner that I don't have super knowledge about, all of the computer aspect of it, the G-code aspect of it, the firmware, the flash, all of that stuff. I'm learning every day, and so half of the people that might be watching this right now already know how to do all of that, and I understand that the younger generations know. I'm 63 years old, okay, and I just started this a year ago, so I didn't grow up in a computer world. I didn't grow up in learning. Heck, I just learned how to do this video streaming today, this afternoon. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to be here with you today because I didn't know how to load this. I loaded it on my laptop, and then Ben, when you told me to hook up, I realized I had to do it through the way that you sent me through Facebook Messenger. And if I was able to do it on my laptop and hook up that way, I would have been able to bring you guys more videos of me putting it together and all of that, and some of the prints and stuff. But I apologize for that. And I've enjoyed working with you guys today, and you know, I'll be there if anybody ever asks a question or anything like that. They're more than welcome to hit me up on the Comgrow site or the 07. I'm actually on all of the Solvo sites. So, yeah.
Yeah, great. So thank you so much for the time to join us and share your experience. And yeah, so and also thank you for the audience to join today's live. And it's a great honor that still, thank you, Ron, for that buying a printer and use it for interesting stuff and also maybe a business. And that's really what we like to see. Yeah. So maybe we just catch you all next time. And yeah, maybe Ron, we maybe say bye to our audience here.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. You guys all have a great night. If you have any questions, be sure to hit me up on the site. And if you have any issues at all, make sure you get a hold of the Solvo team. They're there to help. It's been great. And Ben and Susan, thank you for the invite. And I've had a blast. And Ben, I'll be talking to you quite often. We try to hit base
Yes.
daily. So say hi to Wanda for me. I haven't been able to talk to her in a while.
Yeah, yeah. See, it's the first live, so I may be nervous and learning. So.
And I'm glad you guys had a great holiday last month. I'm glad that you had a safe, fun holiday.
Oh yeah, that's like your Christmas. So we really enjoy it. So and then back to work. So
yep.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys. Have a great night and happy printing. Share your prints and have a great time.
Okay. Bye.